let me put a list of super masculine colognes that are not in any way, shape or form unisex, that I couldn't imagine any woman wearing really. These are just really nice masculine fragrances that will make you smell so good, and that will make women really, you know, see you in this masculine attractive light. Yeah, good boy.
Saying good luck.
Good luck. Thank you. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. My name is Monika. On this channel we talk about fragrances, so if you love fragrances, I encourage you to subscribe. But now let's get onto this list, and this will be like an honorable mention. I want to mention Dior Sauvage Eau de Toilette. This fragrance I had to put on this list because if you didn't know, we did a little poll in the public. We asked the public to tell us about these fragrances, and what girls said about this one is that it's super masculine. So not only am I saying it's super masculine, they are also saying it's super duper masculine. And it kind of, some of them said it almost smells like too much.
This one smells more masculine, but in like a douchey way.
In a douchey way? What?
So be careful with this one, but if you want a fragrance that will, you know, be very versatile and women find it really masculine and sexy, this can be your everyday cologne. So I had to mention this one. From my least favorite, but still favorite because it's on the top 10 list, to my favorite top of the top. The number 10 is Dior Fahrenheit. And this fragrance, I mean, if you know it, it's just so good. It's a leather fragrance with this awesome cucumber freshness. Many fragrances have got citruses at the top, but somehow this fragrance is just so unique, and so like you can tell straight away that it's Dior Fahrenheit because of this cucumber watery note, and the leather in this smells like such a masculine guy. I can't imagine any woman trying to pull this off. This is just straight up masculine, a guy that works in a garage somewhere and with cars. Like, that is what this fragrance smells like to me. Like, just really masculine environment, just give off those really confident masculine vibes, and it's such an easy fragrance to find too, which I find that it's really good. Now let's make a little ad break. I want to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. If you don't know what Ana Luisa is, they make beautiful jewelry, and because Mother's Day is coming very soon, I wanted to share with you the pieces that I'm wearing today. I'm wearing a bracelet and a necklace, and if you would like to purchase something for your mother or anybody that you love in your life and you want to treat them, this is a great brand to have. I have many pieces from Ana Luisa. I enjoy wearing them. They're very high quality. The prices range from $39 and up, so there is something for everybody. You can find the perfect gift for you, and at the moment they're having a 15% off site wide, so you're getting an additional discount on top of that. If sustainability is very important to you, it is to me also. This brand is sustainable. They produce really high quality jewelry for the fraction of the price because they are not in any brick and mortar stores. They're only online, so you're getting really nice quality pieces of jewelry. So check out the link below to get the 15% discount. To get your jewelry in time for Mother's Day, purchase your jewelry by May the 5th in the US and May the 3rd for shipping internationally. Okay, back to the video. Next super masculine fragrance is Aqua Mara from Bvlgari. Don't write in the comments, I can't find it anywhere, it's discontinued. I was able to find it, okay, and I see it online, so I'll link it for you guys, okay? So don't worry, I'll link it for you. This is such a masculine fragrance. If you want a fresh fragrance, if you want to just smell like a sea god that is coming out of the water with like seaweeds in your hair and everything, this is, I know it sounds a bit funny, but this fragrance just literally smells like that. It's in the air right now and it's so magical. It's a salty fragrance. It's got some beautiful citruses in there. It's just magnetic, kind of aquatic. It's hypnotizing and so good. This is like a shower fresh fragrance and it lasts a really long time, which is great for a fresh fragrance. So long lasting, super duper masculine Aqua Mara. Next, I have to mention, of course, Creed Aventus. I mean, this fragrance, women consistently, when I talk to like people on the street and stuff, because we were doing reaction videos, they say they love Creed Aventus and it's one of the most masculine fragrances out there. It's a boss fragrance, it's a CEO fragrance, it's a fragrance for this guy that has got it all, that he's like confident, know what he's doing, he's got a plan for his life. That's what I feel like this fragrance is, and it's so good. You all know it. It's on this list. Next, I have to mention Armani's fragrance Acqua di Gio, not Parfums Acqua di Gio, because I feel like Acqua di Gio, the original, it's so good. I love it. I love Parfums a little bit more, but for masculinity, I feel like the Acqua di Gio has got just a long standing of being a super duper masculine fragrance that many people can recognize. Many people have got memories associated with it. It's just a feel good, fresh out of the shower fragrance, such beautifully like blended together. You probably all know it, and it's there for a reason. I can't imagine any woman trying to pull this off because this is such a masculine fragrance. So this one is also ending up on this list. Next is a fragrance from the niche sector, Percival from Parfums De Marly. This fragrance, another shower fresh fragrance. This one is, you know, if you want a fragrance that is a bit less accessible to most people, you want to differ yourself a little bit from everybody who's wearing maybe Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage, this fragrance has got that likability. Parfums De Marly does that very well. It's a likable, fresh, out of the shower fragrance with a slight twist, slight difference in there. It's a bit sweet too, which women find really attractive, so it's nice. So it's not only fresh, it's got some sweetness in there. It reminds me a bit of a gym fragrance. It's got that masculine vibe of somebody just going to the gym, running errands, but it's not a super casual fragrance because it has got that expensive price tag, and it does smell more expensive than some other fragrances from the just normal, you know, Chanel's and stuff. So this is a great one for your everyday fragrance. Super masculine, super great, and the bottle is amazing too. I love the bottle. Okay, next one, I have to mention Trussardi Uomo. When I first got it, I wasn't sure about it. And as I tested it more and more, this is such a masculine, gentlemanly fragrance. So if you want something that isn't shower fresh, but is super masculine, you like maybe warmer fragrances with a bit of spice, a bit more woods in there. This is just so masculine, but in a gentleman way. It's funny because I can imagine somebody like Dan from Mr. Smelly wearing this. Like this, I feel like would be his sort of fragrance. He does reviews here on YouTube too. This is just this sort of like gentlemanly guy who's wearing a suit, maybe even like in the summer a linen suit. He is just class in a bottle, super masculine, impossible to really, oh my gosh. Yeah, this smells so masculine. It reminds me of like fragrances that my dad used to wear, and yeah, my childhood in a way. But it's a nostalgic fragrance, but it isn't too old. You can still wear it. Now, if you're maybe a bit older, you're not in your 20s anymore, this is an awesome masculine fragrance, and you can find it quite affordably too online. Next, I have to mention, I think this is the first time I'm mentioning this fragrance, so wait up. It's Chanel Anteus. I think that's how you say it. It's hard for me to pronounce, but I love Chanel fragrances. They don't do middle of the road fragrances. They do masculine fragrances very well, and then they go to like feminine fragrances. They don't really do unisex fragrances. So this is masculine, class in a bottle, just amazing, really herbally. Like, it's got thyme and basil, it's woodsy, it's got beautiful citruses in there. It's just such a mouth-watering, classy, fresh fragrance, but I wouldn't say it's a shower fresh fragrance. This is more like your classy, gentlemanly cologne that you apply after shaving, something like that. It's so good. You have to try it. If you have missed out on it, definitely go back to the Chanel counter and try it out. Next is Aramis's Tobacco Reserve. Aramis is one of those brands that, if you think of like masculine colognes, you must think of Aramis. It's a brand with such long history, and they have done manly fougères, like different fragrances like that, really well. And this brand, you have to go and check out. This fragrance in particular, it's so good. Many people mention Aramis by Aramis, but I prefer this one, Aramis Tobacco Reserve. This is a manly fragrance. It's a bit heavier, so if you're looking for a masculine fragrance and you don't want like out of the shower, this is a heavier tobacco, spicy fragrance with such class, and not many people wear it too, which is great. This fragrance is honestly so good. And number 2 on this list, we're getting closer to number 1, is Guerlain's Vetiver. If you love Vetiver, if you love fragrances like Terre d'Hermès and you want something similar but a bit more Vetiver in there, this is a wonderful Vetiver fragrance. It's got roundness to it, it's masculine to a fault. There's nothing more masculine than a straight up Vetiver fragrance. It's just amazing. You can find it at Guerlain counters. It's got this green label. It's just something that you can wear to formal occasions, and you can also pull off on an everyday basis if you are that guy. If you're a masculine fragrance, maybe masculine guy, I would say you have to be a bit older to wear this, so maybe like in your 30s. If you love it in your 20s, go for it, but I'm just saying it's got that really confident, classy, masculine vibe, and it's just so good and high quality. Okay, my number 1 has to be, hands down, on this list, Oud Wood. I just can't with this fragrance. It makes my mouth water every time I smell it. This is a dry, woodsy fragrance. It's so good. Literally, I don't know why, but it literally makes my mouth water. It's so yummy. It's like you are going into a forest on a super dry day and everything is just warmed by the sun, and all the trees are just really dried out, and you get this radiant woody scent in the air. It's so good, so good. And I wanted to mention Cambodian Oud too from Swedoft, because Oud Wood, sometimes with the longevity, you have to reapply this one. You have to just count on this. You'll have to reapply. Whereas Cambodian Oud, it's a bit more long lasting, and it's got a very similar scent profile to this. Oh, so good. Oh my gosh. It smells a tiny bit more boozy, I would say, than Oud Wood. That's how it smells to my nose. But they're similar. They're both like dry, woodsy fragrances. And these two are on my top, the joint first place of the most masculine fragrances. I am obsessed with them, and they just, in the air, they smell amazing. I could not recommend them enough. Most masculine fragrances, in my opinion, don't wear like fresh out of the shower. Just wear this and you smell so good and masculine and confident and just alluring. It's, yeah. Remember to check out my link to Ana Luisa down below to get 15% off of your order for your loved one. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll link all the fragrances down below and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye guys.